I am at the home of my friend and mentor, Rick Taylor, and we are going to ask him in a minute the question that's on so many people's mind. What's a BGT?
Best darn garden tool ever.
Rick was with me from the very start when I was sent to him by my neighbor up the street, who is chairman of the board of Altec. And Rick pretty well runs the operation, as far as I'm concerned, sales and facilities manager. And he's been an integral part of helping get this off the ground, and so now he's had his prototype for a little while. So we're going to turn from mentor to gardener, and I'm going to show just real quick what he has done on this, not only the yard, but the paint colors of this house are extraordinary and rare and risky, and then he matched it with garage doors that give it a cottage feel, along with the front gate and front fence. And his setting out front with a water feature that actually sounds like a real waterfall. And I guess Rick's got some work to do. Show me how you're using this beast.
What I like about it is...
Yeah, what is a BGT?
It's the best darn garden tool ever. And what I really like about it is they got a nasty little weed right under here.
Yeah.
And it'll go right underneath there, and it'll pop that weed right out of there without hurting the plant. And you can see it holds it up by the root, and you don't ever have to bend over to get the weed out. You can reach in deep and grab that weed. And that way you can stay out of your beds. And what I really like about it is along the curbing. It pulls them right out. The weeds stay on the tool, you dump them in the bucket, and clean up as a breeze. I personally don't like to put any bark in the beds. I like keeping dirt beds, and keeping dirt beds clean is a real challenge.
What about those anti-weed products like Cream? What do you think of those?
I never use them. I like working in the garden, so to me, a tool like this, I could do this without bending over. I'm not damaging any plants.
That's what a lot of people are really liking, is not having to bend over.
Yep. Weeds come right out. You got a bucket handy. And it makes my life real simple. And the weeds pop up all over the place, so I don't even have to walk in the bed. I like the long handle.
Well, that's right. You got a long handle version.
Yep. So
now I can see why it was so important to you to get the long handle.
Yeah, because usually you've got stuff growing and you don't know where it's going to come up at, so I don't like to step on them. And as you can see, I got a lot of stuff here along the curb.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I really like this tool for, is it gets right along the curb because of the teeth along the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to bite right in along the curb and pull those weeds right out.
I wish there was a way to transfer the smell of these flowers into the camera so that people could smell what I am smelling. Hyacinth, right? Is that what they are?
Those? I'm not sure. My wife planted all of them.
Oh, man.
But there's absolutely no work to this tool whatsoever. And you can you see the weeds, you reach out, you grab them, they usually stick to the end of the tool, drop them in the bucket. And it makes yard work a real pleasure.
Well, that's what we were looking for. Is a lot of people. I don't know that it would be a pleasure. You guys like you and me, it's definitely a pleasure. It's a hobby. It's an art form, and this certainly is an absolute specimen. This should be in Better Homes and Gardens, folks. But I'm not going to give anybody the address because it's our secret. He's got tulips and hyacinths and terraced beds using the natural river rock from Spokane, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The way you've done these beds, Rick. This is just, I just can't get over it. And these towering pines, you got to be 50 feet. How tall are they? 100 feet?
Oh,
Unbelievable.
they're pretty tall. But again, this thing just really gets after all these pesky weeds. And what I like about it is it allows my beds to stay turned over, and it gives it that nice fresh look all the time. So typically I'll do a couple of these, half the house on a Saturday afternoon, and then the beds will look fantastic. And you use the tool both directions, which makes it.
What
really
did you
nice.
do before you had the garden tool?
Knee pads and
And a hurting back.
a sore back.
Oh, I'm so happy that you like it, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite tool.
All right. Well, we'll let Rick get back to his Saturday chores. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
For everything.
Thank you. Thank you. I love this tool.
And you definitely recommend this, right,
Oh, highly
friends?
recommend it. Highly recommend it. In fact, my brothers are both gardeners, and I've already told them about it, and they want one.
Hey, we're ready to sell it to them. Let them know.
Okay.